Hello, my name is Lucy Sims. Welcome back to the Lucy White podcast. I felt inspired today to talk about how to become emotionally strong. I am speaking about my experience from sensitivity being my biggest weakness to being my biggest strength. I used to be afraid of everyone and everything, being shy, and now I feel so emotionally strong, like no one can hurt me. So I just want to talk about my experience because that's the only thing I know. I tried looking up videos or articles about this topic too, and none of them seemed appealing. So, yeah, I just felt inspired. So, I would say getting to know yourself outside of any external factor is key. And then accepting every part of yourself and loving every part of yourself. That's key. And I wouldn't be able to do this without God or love or light or the love from the universe. That's where I think our emotions, we get signs from. Our emotions are signals. Our emotions are very important. I think that's what guides me through life. Being so sensitive, you absorb everything around you. You absorb other people's emotions, you absorb the environment you are in are very important. And if you can't change your immediate environment, like growing up in a house, I couldn't just move. If I learned about protecting my energy earlier, that would have saved me. Protecting my energy is key. Is very important. It has helped me understand what's mine and what's other people's. The way I do this, or you can do this, is praying, setting an intention, whatever you want to call it. Pray, dear God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, whatever you want to say, will you please protect me? Help me not to absorb. Protect me from negative energies, anything that was trying to take my energy away. Will you send it back to the sender with love and light? Help me call all my energy back to me from every entity, energy, place, dimension, thing, universe, etc. Help me transmute all lower vibrational energy into high vibrational, anything that doesn't serve me into serving me, anything low vibrational into high vibrational. Will you please help me transmute that everywhere I go, and help me not to absorb any negative energy. I did a variation of what I do sometimes, and then wanting to send love to everyone out in the cosmos. I like doing that too, but you can also do that while imagining, just breathing in light and love, any color you want, throughout your body, and then emanate from it. Sometimes I do imagine aluminum ball, something that reflects, something that won't, titanium won't come into you. Imagine that around you. And then I like to do a purple flame that transmutes low vibrational energy into high vibrational around that. And I do variations. I change it up depending how I feel. And I used to be more obsessive compulsive with it, but this has changed my life. This has changed my energy. I don't absorb other people's energy as much because I'm emanating my own. I'm recovering people pleaser, all of that. But that's a big thing. Once you start protecting your energy and understanding what's yours and what's other people's, you'll start to see your life change around you. And you're like, what? It's crazy. But yeah, that's, I guess, the first thing. Especially if you're a recovering people pleaser, or you just feel weak, have no self-esteem, you kind of have no sense of self. You gotta build that back up. And the way I build that back up is recognizing that I am loved. I am accepted by God, by Jesus, by the universe. I am here for a reason. You have to train your brain to know that subconsciously. Build that in the unconscious, and then it'll become conscious. You just have to repeat it. And if you catch yourself not feeling good, say it to yourself, and then it will become natural to you. I filled out one summer of 2020, I filled out 50 journals that summer of writing affirmation over affirmation. Writing it down and then saying it out loud and then feeling it is good. What goes along with that next thing is getting to spend time with yourself. If you can't spend time with yourself and you need other people, you need substances, then you're going to be reliant on that. People are going to die. You will not always have that substance or whatever. I used to be very addicted to nicotine during the period of the journals, and then I stopped that, like, world's changed. But I've been relying on other substances too. Tweezing my leg hairs, yeah. Been reliant on a lot of things, and you will not always have that thing, and you will not always have that person. The one person I thought I couldn't live without died. Same with, like, some relationships. Like, of course, I thought I couldn't live without a boyfriend, and it's like, stuff happens there, and it's like, to be mentally strong, you have to only rely on yourself and God. You need the strength that God gives you. Praying out loud is key, too. Like, God, will you please give me strength to go through this? And relying on the people watching over you, the angels watching over you, everything. That's key. So yeah, it's hard. I mean, I've been in the position where it's like, as long as I have this one thing, everything's going to be all right. And then you end up losing that thing. It's like, that's how we learn lessons. It's like, they usually take away the one thing you think you need, and it's like, to show you that you don't need it. So it's kind of amazing how, like, where we need to be and learning the lessons we need to be for our growth here. So yeah, I would recommend, like, trying to be self-aware, and you will get that by spending time with yourself. Writing in journals, talking to a camera has helped me a lot. That's why I finally feel comfortable. How many episodes of this podcast have I been doing and making videos of myself for, like, the past, like, 6 or so months, and I finally feel comfortable to, like, talk about this and watch myself. Like, I used to not be able to watch myself or listen to myself, but I'm comfortable with myself now, and I actually like watching myself sometimes. I mean, like, I don't know, I don't hate it. I guess that's the word. I don't hate it. I like seeing myself have fun. Use the internet to your benefit. Like, look up life-changing affirmations, Christian affirmations, love affirmations, self-esteem affirmations. Do that. Spending time with yourself, like, breathing in and out. Your breath is your connection to, like, life. That is your life source. In the summer of 2020, like, I started, like, breathing or, like, paying attention to it, and I'm like, I can't breathe. When I was younger, I used to, like, hold my breath when I was next to people because I didn't want people to hear me breathe. That's just so sad. You are here for a reason. You exist. Like, you take up space. Let your light shine. You're here for a reason. But paying attention to your breath, like breathing through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. One thing that immediately calms you down is breathing in 3 seconds, holding it for 3 seconds, and then letting it out 6 seconds. Or you could do it with 4s and 8s. Like, it's whatever double amount. So, just any double amount, that immediately calms you down. So paying attention to your breath, that's key, and relying on that. That's how I got over my nicotine addiction, was really breathing. Every time I wanted to hit, like, I just breathed. Anytime you want anything, just breathe and pray to God, like, God, will you please give me the strength to do this? And the more you do that, the easier it gets, and the more mentally or emotionally strong you become. Feeling good about yourself and only relying on God, like, you recognize that other people, when they say mean things to you, it's not personal. Take nothing personally, because it all says more about them than it does about you. We're all just reflections of each other in this world. You start to realize that. And if it hurts you, then look inside of, like, why it hurts you, because then, like, something rings true to you. So that's what our emotions, like, are really signs. Like, if something hurts you, then take a look at yourself. Be like, why does that hurt me? Is it because, like, I think that's true? And then, like, work on it. Write in your journal. Like, I know who I am. Or maybe, like, you do need to work on that, probably, if it affects you in some way. Be like, I mean, it really depends what it is. Like, I'm trying to think of something that's... like, if we're looking to other people for approval, we can't do that. We can only look for God for approval. That's what not relying on anyone or anything is key, besides God in the Bible. I mean, that's pretty much how you get emotionally strong, feeling good about yourself, and the only way you could feel good about yourself is doing esteemable actions and being, like, a good person. Don't take anything personally. Protect your energy. Recognize that everyone is just a reflection of... We're all just mirrors to each other of the universe. I'm not saying that right, but I hope you know what I mean. Build yourself up. Do esteemable actions. Love yourself and love everyone else. I love you all. I love you. I love y'all. All love. Love all.